what, I understand having somebody follow up with you on a regular basis is a great idea, but, you know, what if I need special help in the interviewing, or what if I need somebody to look at my resume, or is it gonna be my teammate that's assigned to me that does the goal thing, that will also help me in those areas?
Yeah, it'll depend on the person. It's basically, you have to ask yourself the question, would you help someone else do the resume? And you would basically, if you're willing to help someone else, most likely another team member would help you, even though maybe you're, say, in a certain field where you're in, I don't know, what field are you in?
I'm a writer.
Writer,
So
okay.
the reality is I
Yeah.
would be helping somebody with their resume. But I'm just saying hypothetically here, if I needed some special help in some area, who would I turn to get it?
Yeah, most likely what we would do is I'm going to have it set up like a message board, and when we meet up with people, we can ask if someone could help you. If someone can't help you, what we'll try to do is have other people see if they read something and try to steer you in a direction where you can find out for yourself. So we might not have all the answers, but we have the ability as a group to research more effectively the answers. Because most of the information is out there. You know, there's tons of books and there's tons of articles, but depending on, for a resume, it shouldn't be a difficult task. Interview skills, you know, we're going to help practice interview skills. It's just, it's not someone's really there to, I guess, coach you specifically, but really just to help guide you along and make sure that you're going out there and finding out how to solve your resume problems, how to solve your interview problems.
So you won't have any lectures or anything
Yeah.
like that?
At this point, we don't really have any like guest speakers or anyone like that, but we do have people in the group that have experience, and they could give lectures or could most likely help here. It's a very high probability that most of us here are not recent college grads and that people have done this in the past, so they're more than likely to help you. The way this group is run is that we have to help each other, and if people aren't helping each other, then the group is going to fall apart. So we don't require it specifically, but it's most likely someone will help you. Prez?
Yeah, do you guys have a website, and how do you incorporate the internet in your program?
Well, we're going to have meetup.com. It's meetup.com is a website where it's kind of like, it's not really like Facebook, but it's a website where people can, I guess, meet up. It's just a source, and you got to use their address. And then we have a Facebook account, so you can check out with that. What I'll try to do is set up a message board so that people can log in, and then they track their goals for the day or someone else's goals so they can see the progress. So I will have a website. It won't be an official website, but it will be 3 different sources.
There are tons of these different groups out there about people, you talk to your friends, you talk to neighbors, you talk to whoever you have. What's the point of going with your group as opposed to just somebody else, any other of these get together and see what happens kind of groups they have? There's a lot of these job search groups out there. Why yours?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I've been to other job search groups, and the other leadership team has also. What we notice is a lot of job support groups, you just meet, and it's more like a psychology group. You get a lot of people just come there, they just say their frustrations, they complain, or they ask for advice, they ask for why isn't this working? And a lot of that isn't directly going to help you get a job. It's going to theoretically help you get a job. Our group is going to focus on some of the skills people lack, and which is just doing this test. When you get a job, you just have to do it over and over and over again until you uncover the rocks, or you just have to just take more action. So I guess to summarize, our group is basically, it's more action oriented, where other groups are more discussion oriented.
So you'd be just as good at doing it on your own.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Our group technically isn't for everyone. There are people that are very efficient, but for people out there who are having difficulty, and if you can identify that your problem is, I have trouble, following up. I get easily distracted. If somebody invites me to a party, I go to that party, then this group would be for you. But if you're actually more productive by yourself, then obviously it would make any sense. Join. Last question.
Is there a big mix of different types of jobs that people are looking for, or is it in a few areas that people join the group in? Like, is it mostly IT people, or is it the creative side of things, or does it matter, or how is it organized?
Well, we just started this job group, but what I imagine we get a lot of, I guess, kind of corporate jobs where you have, it's structured in that you send out a resume that you have to follow up. That's the majority of people we're going to get. That's what I imagine the majority of people working. We're not probably going to get a lot of specialized fields like actors or artists. But the way I set the job group up is that we don't really dictate the strategies. We just encourage you to go out there and do those strategies more effectively, more often.
So you're basically saying that anybody could benefit from
Yeah,
the
anyone
group.
can benefit. My experience is going to be on the corporate side, and our leadership team, but it's really set up so anyone can benefit. Okay, and thank you for all your questions. So if you're interested, just sign up, or you can shoot me an email if you have any more questions. Thank you.